All right, what's happening, crew? We're gonna talk about it. I know it's on your mind. You come to visit Bentonville and bike Bentonville and you're thinking, Rich, where am I gonna go to progress as a jumper? I have the answer for you. It's called the Castle. Now the why, we'll get a little bit more in depth in that. The why is because We Are Trailblazers has been out here curating, dare I say, the perfect environment for you to get better jumping your bike. So we gotta think about this. There's two components here. There's the physical component. There's also the psychological component. So when it comes to the physical, the layout here is perfect because you have Uwabami to start, very green trail, and it's got 3 small tabletops on it. And what this is gonna do is it's gonna allow you to come in nice and slow, which is part of that psychological piece, and get more comfortable with the takeoff. Once you've done that, you're gonna be able to move over to one of the newest trails. It's called Wildfire. Wildfire, it's a pretty good one because the speeds come up and you have jumps that are a little bit bigger and allow you a little bit more time to deal with what's happening. Now, let's talk a little bit about the psychological piece. And I'm gonna start with a question. If I asked you, what is success when you're jumping a tabletop? My thought is you're gonna answer, well, Rich, of course it's landing on the downside. But I'm gonna disagree with you. And I'm gonna say I've seen a lot of people land on the downside and quite honestly, it was frightening. It's how you got where you got. So what I'm gonna ask you to do is come in slow. If it's a tabletop like you have here on Uwabami or even on Wildfire, you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to go all the way to the other side. Comfortably take off, doesn't matter where you land. The more comfortable you get taking off, the more speed you can bring in and the further you can go. And that's what's so great about this spot. All right, now, once you've worn all those out, well, you'll be able to creep over to, well, it'll be the newest trail by the time this video comes out, and don't quote me on this, but I think it's a world's first adaptive flow trail called Furnas. I dig this one because, well, I said it's a flow trail. It's got a lot of flow and it's got some sweet tabletops. So it's just another opportunity for you to come in nice and relaxed, centered over the bike, and get comfortable with that takeoff. Once you've worked through all 3 of these and you're feeling pretty good, getting a lot of consistency, well, you can certainly roll over to Catapult and Medieval. And there you're gonna find higher speeds, you're gonna find bigger jumps. Takeoffs are gonna build a little bit quicker. So make sure you're ready, and always, of course, pre-ride, re-ride, re-ride. All right, there you go. Solid route path to progression for jumps. The Castle provides, dare I say, a perfect spot for it again. So when you come out to visit Bentonville, rip the Oz trails, this is a great place to come. It's gonna help you gain some confidence dealing with jumps, dealing with higher speeds, flow, berms. You got all that. We talked about technical progression on Dragon Scales and Lone Wolf, so you can check that video out. If you want some eyes on you, okay? If you want to get coached up to be a little bit better jumping, I know a guy that can help. Visit www.therideseriesmtb.com. You can easily schedule some coaching time with me if you want to come to a clinic. The schedule is there. If you want some more insight on how to book lodging or check into restaurants, go to visitbentonville.com. If you have any other questions, drop them below. We are more than happy to answer. There's also a pretty solid chance that I'm going to see you out on the trails when you come visit the mountain bike capital of the world. Hope to see you soon. From the beautiful confines of the castle, Rich Drew saying, peace out, dumpers.